grown man business. And listen, man, you can tap in or you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest? And I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, salute to everybody that's going to tap in this live session, this story time. You feel me? And salute to everybody that's going to tap in later on because the analytics show that they tapping in later on. Salute to all the truckers out there that watch this channel, and salute to all the overnight workers. Salute to all the 9 to 5ers out there. You know what I'm saying? We nothing like these other bloggers. We nothing like these other channels. You feel me? We never talking down on people that's out there getting their bag, handling their business, and taking care of their family. So salute to everybody that comes in the DMs. Salute to everybody that locks in and says, yo, GMB TV, I appreciate the content. You feel me? This, that, and the third. You feel me? Now, it's not gonna be a long one. I don't wanna stay too long. Cause I definitely got some, I got the hot tub going. You know what I mean? If y'all can see that right there. I got the hot tub going right now, you feel what I'm saying? And I got my dog White Stallion with me. And I got the hot tub at about like 95 right now. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Anybody that's been rocking with Grown Man Business TV has seen the process. I don't do any extras. I don't do any of the, you know, no, I don't do none of the bragging. I don't do none of the talking down to people. It's all motivational use only. You feel what I'm saying? So, if I'm showing it to you or if I'm talking about it, there was a process. And anybody that's been rocking with the channel knows, man. I showed exactly when they started digging the hole in the ground. You feel what I'm saying? I showed y'all when they put the hole in the ground. I remember just talking about wanting to put a pool in my backyard. You understand me? And $100,000 later, again, that thing is bubbling. You feel me? Y'all see it? Yeah, it's bubbling. Uh, so salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute to everybody that's going to tap in. Salute to everybody that's in the comment section. I like to always do that before we get into these things, because I appreciate the love, man. But, it is what it is, and it'll be exactly what it's going to be, right? So y'all seen the title, story time, story time, and this particular story is about Ray J. Brandy's brother. If I had one wish, that guy. We all know that guy, right? So let's rewind it back. This is when Ray J was doing the whole one wish, the whole sexy can I situation was really big. I used to love those songs. I told y'all before. They used to joke me and say I look like Ray J. You feel me? And then when Ray J dropped that Kim K tape, things turned up. things things definitely went up for the boy. You feel me? They was coming to me. They was saying, hey, G and B. You know what I'm saying? And you built like Ray J. Are you anything like Ray J? And I was like, come and see if I'm built like Ray J. And I always, I always, did a good job and show improved. Salute to Ray J for that, right? So this is when the whole sexy can I in the one wish situation, and Ray J was touring the world or the country, and he was making his rounds. And I told y'all before, being connected with Breezy, my uncle that was connected with Breezy and connected in the industry. Anytime certain artists would come through the city, I had information, I had privy information, and I had connections and contacts with them. So, when Neo would come through the city, his road manager and his homies and his entourage, they wanted. I was like a something like what 2 Chainz was to Atlanta. They would tap in. I would do my thing, and I was ripping and running the city, and I would, So this particular situation was the same thing. I got a phone call, yo, it's gonna be some celebrities in the city, 1, 2, 3, ABC, right? So I get with some of them earlier today, make some moves, make some connections, right? After we do what we do, and you want to be very sensitive about the algorithm. You want to be very particular and articulate yourself and never criminate yourself. That's what a lot of you guys don't understand as well. Be careful, man. Learn how to articulate yourself, right? So I was making my rounds in the city, and one of the guys from the entourage let me know, like, yo, Ray J is going to be in Portsmouth. his after the show he has a walkthrough at a spot in Portsmouth. Now P Town is through the tunnel. P Town is across the water. It's through the tunnel. I'm from Norfolk. I'm from Shark City. I'm from 757 Norfolk, Virginia, right? But you got Portsmouth. A lot of people call it Portsmouth, which we call it Portsmouth, but whatever, right? Tomato, tomato. Ray J is going to be at a spot called Roger Brown's. Now, listen to me. If you're from Virginia, if you ever been to the 757s, if you're familiar, then you'll know that it's a club in Portsmouth, downtown Portsmouth, called Roger Brown. I say, okay. Now, let me give y'all some context, right? Dealing with Breezy, you know how celebrities are. At this time, there was no smartphones. We had like sidekicks, I think, and like Nokia Sprints, but we had no smartphones, and there was no real like cameras for real like it is now. So, to get for people to know that I used to want people. I was younger, so I wanted people in the city to know that I was hanging with these celebrities. And it wasn't as easy as just posting it on Instagram and all of that like it is now. You had to really get photos with these guys. You had to really be in tune with these guys, and it's so wild to see Chris Brown now doing $1,000 $1,000 meet and greets. Because back in the day, man, if you wanted a photo with these guys or you wanted to something like that, they would treat you like a groupie. They would treat you like a herb. They would treat you like a sucker for wanting a picture or something with these guys. That's a whole nother video, right? So in the beginning, I was trying to get pictures with Chris Brown, or I would try to get this or try to get that with T-Pain or the Cherish or them Franchise Boys when we was all on tour doing the thing. And I really wasn't able to do it. And I didn't want to feel like a groupie. I didn't want to feel like a sucker, right? So I got smart. What I did was I would start bringing one or two of my homies. And a lot of the times it'd just be one. I would try to get like two of my homies to come, but it always would be one that I could get in with me. You understand? You can never have too many random dudes around these celebrities. You know how the game goes with these celebrities. So by the time Ray J and all this was going down, I had already been around Breezy, Lil Wayne, them Franchise Boys, Cherish. It was a tour called the Up Close and Personal Tour. And I was on multiple dates, multiple upon multiple upon multiple dates. I would be on Weezy's tour bus, Lil Wayne, rolling up a whole bunch of weed at this time with Wayne and smoking, and I would bring my homies. So one of my dogs, which was a producer named AI, he came with me on a few trips. So now that I'm being able to bring people with me, they coming back to the neighborhood and they coming back to the city and they telling everybody, yo, we just gonna call myself G&B. They used to call me Easy Money. Yo, Easy was hanging with Lil Wayne. Easy know Chris Brown. Easy know. And then I would be places and people would see. So that's how now I'm bubbling. So by the time we get, and I just wanted to give y'all some context. So by the time we get up to this Ray J situation, the whole city know how I'm moving. The whole city already know I'm well connected. You understand me? And all I got to do is make a phone call, and my homies now they begging to come. I make a phone call. I got 6 or 7 homies begging to come, and I got to just pick one, right? So fast forward up to this whole Ray J thing. Now, mind you, this is way after the whole situation with the Nore doors from the last story I told you about Antoine and the studio and Timberland studio and all that. This is now way after. That has happened, passed, and I done forgot all about that. I'm knee deep in the streets. I'm like fully street mode now because the industry done turned me off. I done kind of lost the dream of music. I done kind of lost the dream of rap. You understand me? So I'm knee deep in the streets. So here we go. Like I said, I make that pluck. I make that sale. I get the information about where everybody's going to be. And now I make some phone calls. I call my homie Cali. So now I'm going to just call him Cali because he's from Cali. And, he was one of the ones bringing in and getting them things flown in from Cali. So that's how we was eating real good at this time. It was this beautiful time to be alive, right? I call my homie Cali, and I'ma say, I call my homegirl. Now I'm not gonna say her name as well because she's still moving around the city. She's now a highly successful young lady, and this is her in the past. So I'm not gonna say her name. I'm just gonna call her Big Booty Judy. Big Booty Judy. Now listen, listen. Big Booty Judy is why what I'm gonna call her, and I'm gonna give you guys the reason why I call her that. All right, in due time, right? So I called Callie. Callie like hell yeah, cause like I said, he already know. Everybody already know how I move when these celebrities come in the city. So Callie like hell yeah, I want to go. I call Big Booty Judy. She like hell yeah, I want to go. So now I get with Callie, I get with Big Booty Judy, and we making our way around. We making our way around the city, and we getting ready for Roger Brown's tonight. We hype now, right? You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of celebrities in the house. It's a bunch of people in the house. So now, boom, we get through the tunnel. It's 9, 10 o'clock. We get to Roger Brown's. It's packed. Oh, it's packed. You understand me? Front to back, packed. I know I got my people. We get in. We go straight through the line. This is all facts. We don't stand in the line. We go straight in, right? We go straight to VIP. VIP is like a stage almost in the middle of the floor that's raised above it, raises you above everybody on the dance floor, and it's surrounded by security and everything like that. And it's multiple different sections type. You know how it goes. So we in this section. I got Big Booty Judy with me. Now, mind you, I got a whole nother story about Big Booty Judy and Allen Iverson. That's gonna be the next story time. That's gonna be a next story time. But we're gonna stay on topic, right? So Big Booty Judy, me, my homie Callie, we in VIP. It's crowded. There's a bunch of people around us. Some people we know, some people we don't know. You know, I'm in the mix. I'm seeing people I know. Yo, what's up, homie? What's up? What's up? We all, it's the city. We outside. And Ray J's across the room. Now, let me give you some context why I call Big Booty Judy Big Booty Judy. Now, you know, she was bad. She was literally Buffy the Body before Buffy the Body was Buffy the Body. Don't let that go over your head or under your bridge. I don't want that to go over your head or under your bridge, but she was Buffy the Body before Buffy the Body was Buffy the Body. And it was really ridiculous. I mean, all natural. Women wasn't really getting no type of work done. This was a time where like women was not getting work done. Women were natural at this time presently. You had the injections that some people would take, but that was dangerous. It wasn't like it is now for women. And this chick was built crazy. Salute to her, right? So we in the building, we in the mix. Now the homies that was with Ray J, I see them as well. They smoking on something that I done already gave them. They excited. They happy with the quality of the work that they got, and they saluting me. Yo, easy, salute my G. We appreciate you. You couldn't find nothing. You came through. At this time, it was hydro. It was hydro and haze. It wasn't Zaza. It wasn't runts. It was hydroponics, and it was haze for you youngsters. I want to give y'all some game, right? So one of them guys, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say his name either. He makes his way to me, comes through the crowd. Now watch. Now mind you, I'm watching him come through the crowd. I'm watching him. I'm watching him come through the crowd. I'm watching him, come towards us, right? So he comes to the crowd. He walks right up. Boom, yo, what's good? We dap up. We get to moving. We get to shaking. We get to talking, right? He leans in my ear and he asks me, and he says, "Yo, who is Shorty you with? And is that your girl? Like, is she with you?" So, I instantly let him know, like, she with me. Now, was she my girl? Nah. Well, we was rocking like that. But we was rocking like that, and we was rocking on a lot of business. When I tell you again, I want to go too deep into that, but this chick was so attractive that we would go out to dinner and guys would literally send drinks to her and send drinks to me. I'm telling you, I can't make this up. We would be at, a bar, and men, I would go to the bathroom and dudes would literally like send drinks over, and I would literally get drunk for free. She was so bad that I would be out with her and I would not have to pay for nothing. It was like really crazy. You understand? And you know, but she wasn't my girl, but we was like that. And we did a lot of business together. You understand? So I let her know, no, she with me, dog. And he's like, okay. He's like, listen, man, Ray J wants Shorty. Ray J want her bad, bro. Is that your girl? I'm like, she with me. But now again, we do business. So now he walk off. Yeah, man. I'm married now. You know what I'm saying? But we all have a past, and you know, I'm gonna just leave her out of it. You know what I'm saying? As far as that, but so so now he walks off. So my wheels is turning. Even as a youngster, my wheels always get to turning. So we in there, we drinking, we popping bottles. My homie Cali with me. We done already got off a shipment. I got a pocket full of money. I swear Cali might have had like 15,000 on him. All crazy big knot on him. You know what I'm saying? And we just enjoying the life. And Shorty, she there, and I lean over and I say, yo, Ray J's asking about you. Now, mind you, again, for the youngsters that think Ray J is some kind of simp or some kind of, love and hip hop character. At this point in time, Ray J was a big deal. Ray J was huge, my G, and he had that song, Sexy Can I Just Part in Your Manners, Earl, how you shaking, gotta play it like, oh. And on top of that, he had, it wasn't too far behind where that sex tape he dropped was out. So Ray J was like a big deal at this time, right? Women loved him. They loved his music. And here we are. So I lean over. I say, yo, Ray J's asking about you. What you think about that? And she look at me and like, she's like, what's up? What you think about it? Mind you, you know, uh, y'all youngsters don't even understand this, man. I don't want to call it pimping, but it's just a certain mannerism that a man has. That's why, it's grown man business. When you secure in yourself and you a big dog, and you can see through the smoke and mirrors, and you not pressed about that because you get it anyway. Like, that's what attracted her to me. That I was the one guy that didn't really, when I'm telling you, Buffy the Body, you should Google her. Before Buffy the Body was Buff, this was her. And I'm gonna tell you exactly, this is gonna connect towards the end. So now both of our wheels are turning. Both of our wheels are turning. She's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, listen, man, let's see where this leads us, right? So I nod homie, and again, Ray J, I see him in the section. I see him in the section. He see me. We look the same. You might as well probably thought we was brothers or something at this time. And he watching me, and I see him and his homie looking, and I nod his homie, and his homie come back, and I say, listen, she want to get with Ray J. Shorty's like, she's feeling Ray J. She want to get with him. So he like, okay, he go tell Ray J. He come back maybe 20, 30 minutes later, and he says, listen, man, when we leave, I'm going to hit you, and I want you to meet us where we going to be at the hotel we going to be at. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, cool. So we stay at the spot. Roger Brown's is jumping. You know what I'm saying? My uncle, again, like I said in the last video, my uncle owned a club called D. Frazier. So when it come to like the club owners we connected in, we good. We grandfathered in. So the lights come on. It's 2:30 in the morning. The lights come on. Everybody's leaving out. We kind of making our way, but we chilling. Homie, we out it. We about to shoot over there. I say, cool. Call me and let me know where y'all at. Let me know exactly where y'all at. He like, okay. He get in the car. I guess he figure out what hotel they're at. Now, Ray J and his homies were staying at the Sheraton, downtown Norfolk, Virginia. Big time hotel, beautiful hotel, downtown Norfolk, overlooking waterside. I mean, it's big. It's nice, right? So he hits me. He lets me know where they at. He lets me know what room number they in. Now, here's where the plot thickens. We get in the car, and like I told y'all, me and Shorty had done good business together. Good business. I won't get too detailed into that, but good street business, street stuff. She's a bait. You can just throw her out there, and I mean the top bosses, ballers, and all that. They will bite the bait. They will do anything. Oh, made a lot of money. Salute to her. She's still out there. We friends. We friends on Facebook and stuff like that. That's the homie, right? So we get in the car. Cali like cat. Now Cali's my dog, but Cali's wild. I'm more poised. I'm a street dude, but I'm more poised. I'm going to evaluate the situation. I'm not going to crash out. I want to know what's going to happen. I'm going to set the plan. I've always been the shortest when it comes to me and my crew and homies I hang with. You know, I'm 5'6", 5'7". Always been the shortest, but I got a big brain. You understand me? I got a big brain, and I always knew how to use it. You understand me? So we get in the car. Callie's like, well, you know, Shorty's like, what you want to do? Callie's like, yo, let's rob these boys. Let's rob these boys. Now, you know, he got a big Smith and Wesson P. He had a Smith and Wesson, a revolver, something crazy. It was crazy big. You know what I'm saying? Like the revolver was huge. I really didn't like revolvers like that, but it was like a Dirty Harry, and I had a P89 Ruger. You feel me? Yeah, we was loaded and we was all the way strapped to the T. So when he says that, Shorty looks at me, I look at her, and I say, bet. You with that? She's with that. Okay? So now we done went from not knowing what we was really going to do and how we was what this was about, because Ray J wants sexual intercourse with Shorty. Ray J wants to have relations with this young lady before he leaves out of town. And you know, I asked her what she was instantly said, let's go through there. But you know, she knows my mind. I'm sure she knew what was going to happen. She knew the business that we had done already, and she knew she wasn't going to sleep with this guy. But it's Ray J, right? So now we coming through the tunnel. We on our way to downtown Norfolk. Downtown Norfolk. We coming through the tunnel. We smoking. You know what I'm saying? We thinking now, I'm plotting. I'm like, yo. So we get downstairs, and homie already told me, when y'all get downstairs and y'all get parked, go ahead and call me. Make sure you call me. I say, okay. So we get downstairs. We park. Now, mind you, Cali, let me just talk about Cali real fast. He's inebriated. Cali is drunk out of his mind, my G. Like, when we pulls up, he's good. We get out the club, he's good, but he is wasted. And I didn't know how drunk he was until later. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I get downstairs. I call homie. Yo, we here. You got Shorty with you? Why wouldn't I? That's the only reason why we here. Yeah, got Shorty with me. Okay, bet. Here's the room number. Top floor type of room, big dog type of room, but they got multiple upon multiple rooms, my G. You feel me? And they got multiple rooms, right? So I'm not really thinking, but I'm thinking we going straight to Ray J room. But we go upstairs, we end up walking into a room, and it's 20. It's I don't want to exaggerate. It's probably about 8 or 9 guys in there, but the room it's just packed with dudes. Weed, smoke, packed with dudes, right? I look around, I don't see Ray J. So I'm like, okay, I got this big slam on me. My man got this big slam on him, and we got Shorty. She got this little tight dress on. I mean, you know them dresses women walk in and they got to keep pulling it down in the back. Every 2 steps they got to pull that thing down. I mean, it was like that. You feel me? And we go in the room. Yeah, just a bunch of guys and shit. Like, but you know, not saying it was like no LBG 123 ABC type of thing. It was more like entourage. You know, he put the entourage in one room, and he kept himself in the other room, which, you know, that's how they was moving. That's how they move to this day. You know what I mean? So boom, we get in the room. I'm dapping homie up. Everybody's like, yo, this the guy you got the smoke from. Yo, let me get some more. So I'm like, perfect. This is perfect. We about to make some money. And then after we make this money, we going to take this money. Oh, just like Puffy. Just like Honeycombs. Just like Sean Diddy Honeycombs. We going to take that. We going to take that. That mind you. Now, mind you, I'm thinking this. I'm younger. I'm way more impulsive. I'm ready, and I'm knee deep in the streets. This is just another day for me. And you know, story time is we gonna come with this because I got stories about her and Allen Iverson. I also got a story about Chopper from the band, making the band when we was, yeah, he was in a, whew, but we gonna get to those stories later. Let's stay on track. So you know, they want more. They want more smoke. They blowing all the reefer out and sold them. They done smoked up all the reefer out and gave them. Oh, Honeycomb. Yeah, Sean Diddy Honeycomb. Yeah, I call him Honeycomb. Check my last video out. You will see exactly why I call him Honeycomb. Yeah, Chopper from Making the Band. That's gonna be a whole nother video. That's the next. We don't, let's stay on track, right? So boom, we in the room. I done broke the scale out. You feel me? I got the book bag with the whole thing up in the book bag. A bunch of stuff in the book bag, and I'm busting out. Now we busting. I'm breaking this down. I done. She's sitting on the bed. My homie Callie's over there talking to homie. He done got comfortable. He chilling, and I'm breaking out this smoke, and and then I'm rolling some smoke, and we getting ready. I hear a knock at the door. Oh, my spidey senses start. Like stand up. My wheels is turning, and now I'm back in. We hustling mode, but we about to take that. Take that. Walk in. Who walks in? Ray J. Ray J walks in the room. Now, mind you, the room is not really fully lit. I ain't gonna lie. It was like, I don't know. The way I remember it, it might have been like one light on, but it was so many people in there. The shit was kind of dark still. It was not like bright. You feel me? So, Ray J walks in the room. I see Ray J. I see him. I know it's him, and I do like anybody else. I peep the surroundings of who he walks in with. Walks in with another homie, and I look him up and down. And before I go any further, I just want to say the one thing I always remembered about Ray J is this dude has some Air Force Ones on, some low top Air Force Ones. But them joints look like he was wearing a size 13. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude literally had like some clown shoes. These shits was like clown shoes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he was walking, them shits was like, like, I ain't gonna lie, and I never forgot it, bro. I never forgot it. This dude feet, this dude, I don't know. This is what I instantly thought. I was like, this nigga must got his security shoes on. Why are he wearing his security? Why is he wearing his security Air Force One? This shit was wild. He had some sweatpants on, like a sweater type thing. Nothing he had on at the club, but it was like some Air Force Ones on. And them shits was big. I could never forget how long this nigga feet was. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so boom, man. He walk in, he dap everybody up. He come up to me, hey, what's going on, man? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you doing what you did for my homies. You know what I'm saying? They was really looking for, they was really looking for some smoke, man. And you came through. Shit, it smells so good. Smell like that Cali bud. This how he was talking. I can't make this up. This how he was talking to me. Smell like the Cali bud. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate you doing, bringing Shorty. You know what I mean? He dapped me up. Ooh. Say no problem, big dog. Look, I said, yo, I'm gonna take care of this money right here. And I look at Shorty, and I nod at her. You ready? You good? She hop up. Ray J grab her hand. They grab her, and they walk out the room. So now it's go time. Oh, we about to take it all. And then when Ray J come back, we gonna take him to his room, and we gonna handle some more business. That's the lineup. That's the mentality. That's the thought. That's the plan that I had in motion, right? So they walk out. I see Cali. He's still looking like he well put together. I'm thinking Cali good. I turn around. I get to breaking out the rest of this smoke because he got a 20. He got an eighth. He bought a half ounce. He's saying he wanted a half, but he couldn't get a half because they flying out tomorrow. He only needed a quarter. I mean, I'm breaking all the money down. And I'm gonna get this money, and then I'm gonna pull out on these boys, and I'm gonna say, everybody get on the ground. Everybody don't, we gonna go through the procedure, right? I get to the last bag that I'm bagging up for these boys, and I'm ready to go. So I turn around, and I look, and Cali is asleep. Like, Cali is literally not even, I don't know what's going on, but he's literally laid across the bed almost, and he's not moving. So I turn around to get that thing, and now I got to put it back because I'm looking at Cali, and I'm like, damn, this boy's asleep. He drunk. I'm gonna have to take that, and then I'm gonna have to carry him out. So now I'm second guessing. And as soon as I thought to myself, like, you know what? We gonna go ahead and do this, and we gonna take our chances. Because again, I was younger, I was more impulsive, and I said, we gonna take our chances on this one. I want everything in this room. The door opens back up. The door opens back up, and Ray J and Shorty walk back in the room. They haven't been going 10 minutes. Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I instantly start saying to myself, well, damn, Ray J done went 14 hours with Kim Kardashian on that tape we saw. Ray J went 14 hours with Kim Kardashian because we all saw the tape, and he's walked back in here with Shorty in 10 minutes. I got the scrap all the way back now. The scrap sleep again. I done put the scrap all the way back. And I'm totally like kind of like flabbergasted and bam. I don't understand what's going on. Almost like it was a trick play. It looked like an optional got thrown in the mix. Somebody called an optional, right? So I'm looking at Shorty like, what the fuck? And she looking at me like this. Mind you, she's one of the most laid back. She's one of the most genuine, nicest young ladies I've ever met, encountered. And her eyes was mad big, yo. Mad big. So now mind you, I go from making this money, already knowing I'm about to take this money, to now thinking about I gotta protect Shorty because something just happened in that room. And if she tell me something went bad in that room the wrong way, I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna handle that. Got to get handled accordingly. Let me say it like that. It got to get handled accordingly because the algorithm is so sensitive. I can't even say what I was going or what I was thinking to do. Yeah, right. So Shorty come back in the room, eyes wide, and she come right behind me, bro. And she like literally like kind of like get up on me behind me, and she just like, I'm ready to go. Okay, give me 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Let's figure out what's going on real fast. I had some plans, and you kind of interrupted those, and just give me 2 seconds. That's what I'm kind of telling her. Hold on, guys. That's what I'm kind of telling her. Give me a few seconds now. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I had some food on the stove. Let me make sure we in the clear and everything good. Yeah, that thing cooked up nice and neat. I'm gonna hop in this jacuzzi for a few more minutes. So boom, she ready to go, right? So I say, okay, you know what? Because again, like I said, man, I always moved around a lot of gangsters, a lot of shooters, a lot of hitters, and I'm the hustler I'm one of the hustlers out the bunch. And on top of that, I'm very poised, man, and I'm not gonna crash out. I'm not gonna let them people get me caught up or stuck into anything. So now I abort mission. Yeah, the mission has been aborted. We not taking that. We not taking that, right? Uh, so now I say, okay, just give me 2 seconds. I look at Cali. Cali is inebriated. He done. And when I tell you he got money hanging out his pocket, and I mean it's looking crazy at this point. I got to basically type carry him up out of there. So Ray J come in with her and he shoot out. Like he ain't say, yo, he ain't say, he ain't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? He shoot out of it, right? So boom, his homies is kind of in there. Some of them is smoking. Some of them is like type sleeping. Everybody's drunk. So I'm tapping Cali, yo, come on, man, we up out of here. Cali, yo, man, I'm here, just trying to let me. So long story short, I get Cali, I get up under him, and I carry Cali up out the hotel, out the Sheridan, downtown Norfolk. Shorty following me. She not saying a word. So I'm like, man, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious now to get to the car and to ask her what's going on, right? We get to the car, we get in the car. Now, mind you, Cali is inebriated. He got money hanging out his pocket. If I was any type of snake rat or anything like that, I could have easily grabbed up all his re-up money or whatever that was and moved and told him. But I didn't touch nothing. I made sure his money, and he always thanks me for that. And that's one of the things I'm just a real one, really. Make sure his money's stuffed back in his pocket, and I get Cali to the house. I drive him home, right? Shorty doesn't say a word. She doesn't say one word the whole ride. We get Cali out the car. Now it's me and her. Now again, I always been the man. In my city, I always been one of those dudes. All to the point where me and Allen Iverson was sharing, he don't know it because Allen Iverson don't know me, but multiple upon multiple women that we done share, me and AI. I didn't hit him first. He got him. He didn't hit him first. I end up getting him in real life. So I always been one of those dudes, my G, before this YouTube thing, before, and that's why I talk like that. So she get in the car. She always felt protected with me, and I look at her in the eyes and I say, "What happened in there?" And don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. What happened in there? And this is what she says happened, right? Nothing too crazy, but it's going to segue me into what I'm talking. When I land this plane. So she says Ray J gets with her. They walk out the room. They go down the hall to his room. She says she walks in Ray J's room, right? And he turned. As soon as she get in the room, he turns around and like tries to stick his tongue in her mouth, like literally like kiss her in the mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he tried to kiss her in the mouth, right? And she was like, "Yo, I didn't understand. This dude just literally just tried to like, he didn't even like. It wasn't a hug. It wasn't this. This dude wanted to try to stick his tongue in my mouth." So she said she's pushing him off him. She's like, "Nah, I ain't with it." She was all automatically, I guess, turned off by him, right? And he follow me right here. She says Ray J looks at her and says, "You saw the Kim Kardashian tape, right? You saw the tape we just released, right? You know, I can make you the next Kim Kardashian. I can make you the next Kim. You see how famous she is? You see how much money we made?" And he breaks down. Now, mind you, later on in life, we find out that yeah, they made like a couple million off the tape, and all. He told her all of that because she told me all of that, and now in hindsight, it was all true. The M's that they made off the tape, they had multiple tapes, and he spilt his guts to Shorty, and he told her, you know, he told her basically like I said, you like Buffy the Body. You Buffy the Body before Buffy the Body's Buffy the Body. With your type of body, I can take you to the next level. With your type of body, he was like, yo, you know, Kim Kardashian is cute, but she's not like you. With this, what you got, all natural, I can take you to the next level. And he tried to convince her to do what Kim K did, which is make a tape, sign something, right? And I guess sell it. And I told y'all in the last video, when it comes to these Nore doors, when it comes to these higher ups and these elites, when it comes to the puppets that they send at you, when it comes to all of this, you get a choice, my G. You get one choice. You get a choice. That's the reason why we are considered gods on this planet. Is because you have the choice into what you want to worship. You have the choice to say, I don't want to worship God, I want to worship this. Or you have the choice. And if you think about it, look at all the animals in the world. They don't have a choice. They have to, when they're born, when the lion is born, he knows he's going to go get a female in due time. He's going to start a pride. They're going to eat the same wildebeest. They're going to travel the same paths until they all pass. We have a choice to make the decisions that discern and direct our future and direct the energies that come our way. You understand me? So when I say the Nori doors was offered, it wasn't offered to me. It was offered to Big Booty Judy. It was offered to Big Booty Judy. And she said, I told him I wasn't with it. You know what I'm saying? Because again, what you gotta understand is right now, sex tapes are regular, normal, everyday life. Everybody can make a sex. You drop a sex, So these guys drop sex tapes. Nobody's even checking for them now. But back in those days, it was like morally wrong, my G. And that's going to segue me deeper into this angle. It was morally wrong to drop sex tapes, and Ray J and Kim Kardashian did it, and we was all like shocked. We couldn't believe that somebody would do that, and they did it. And then he offered her the Nori door. Make this sex tape. Let's make millions of dollars off it. You'll be just like Kim K. Now, let's say she would have took that offer. Let's say she would have went against her moral compass. Let's say she would have went against what she know is right and her gut feeling, and just for money, just for fame, just for Ray J, just for the illusion, just for the narrative, just for the picture that's going to be painted, the money, right? She would have soon longed to regret it, just like Ray J and Kim Kardashian up to this present day regret it. See, Ray J had a choice as well, and he put that sex tape out. He chose the wrong side, and now he regrets putting that sex tape out. He wishes he never did it. He's talking about it all over the internet. He's talking about it all over these media outlets because he's trying to regain his integrity. He's trying to save his soul. You understand me? But you can't save your soul when you done took it, when you done made the choice already. Shorty, successful young lady now, has a doctorate degree, has a family. She has some daughters. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Now, if she would have took that oath, if she would have made that happen, she wouldn't have a doctorate degree. She wouldn't have a respectable life. She would be so, disdained and hurt and have chinks in her armor because it's a sex tape still circulating. She would have to go through the same situation Kim did trying to get these sex tapes back and off the market. That fast. Now, like I said, it spooked her. You know what I'm saying? It spooked her because when she came back into the room, dog, she was scared. Instantly made me know, let me protect her real fast. I can't even think about this money no more. She with me. If you come with me, you leaving with me. If you come with me and it go down, then we going out in a blaze. If it go down, then we going out together in a blaze. And it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, Shorty's definitely solid. Been around me long years. We've been homies for 12, 15 years to this point. Understand me? And yeah, hella solid, my G. Hella solid. I remember telling her, we had a talk some years ago, and I was telling her, even then, I was like, yo, that was your initiation. That was your initiation. And you made the right choice. You made the right choice. So, like I said, I'm not gonna stay here long with this one. But again, it's just me exposing how easy it is, for them to trick y'all into a death trap. It's easy. They use all kind of different lanes and angles to get y'all in that room, to get you at that mansion party, to get you in that hotel room by yourself. Ray J came and got Shorty, took her to his own room, dolo. Now I get it, because he was, I thought he was trying, but he wanted to like do the freakiest things to a person he had never met. Oh, she didn't let it get that far, but it spooked her. I guess she didn't know it was gonna go down like that. And this is, this is just real life. This is just my life. I can't. It's respectfully to Ray J, but it is what it is. He offered her the Nore doors. Yeah, he offered her the Nore doors. Feel me? Now, I got more stories coming. We definitely going, Shorty was bad. She had an encounter with Allen Iverson. Now, I'm not going to say this is a Nore door situation, but I do want to tell this story because it's one of those stories that really made me, she's solid, but she was never my girl. So she was only solid to a certain extent. Allen Iverson pops up. I don't know how solid your girl or your homie's going to be. When Allen, back in those days, Allen was like God around the 757. That man was like, he was like a Nipsey. He was like whatever Nipsey Hussle was. Allen Iverson was that times 100. Cultural icon, and he, we gonna get into that. That's a whole nother story. And Chopper from making the band. Oh, you was close, just like Ray J. Oh, we was right there. Did it go down? Maybe. Didn't it go down? You have to come back and check that story out when it drops. But yeah, man, it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Shorty had a chance, just like I had a chance to take that Nore door, and she didn't take it. And we are friends to this day. Now, mind you, she would have took that Nore door, and that tape would have dropped. I couldn't have rocked with Shorty after that. We would never have. Nah. Exactly. About face 180 on a Nore door, and almost, if any other female that I would have had with me would have took that, I promise you, they would have took that. But Shorty, she always had high integrity, even to this day. Doctors, solidified. So salute to her, you know what I'm saying? And salute to Ray J, you know what I'm saying? Because now Ray J's going through the woes of that. He's trying to, he wish he never did that. But you already knee deep in the door, Ray. You didn't already did that, Ray. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now listen, man. Told y'all we wasn't staying long tonight. I worked out hard today, so I'm gonna be posting another workout video. Anybody want to get in the ring? Anybody want to, especially and Jake, anybody, Jake Paul, anybody want to, spar around the two. Any bloggers want to spar around the two? I'd love to. You feel me? Salute to y'all. And I want to say this, I only put those workout videos and those sparring videos up just so other bloggers and content creators, they think twice. My uncle told me, yo, those joints will make people think twice before you speak crazy, before you take it left. Just know if you do that, I'm going to invite you to a round or two where steel can sharpen steel. A friendly fade. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. You understand me? So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But salute to everybody that's locked in. Salute to everybody that taps into the videos. I just dropped the video, you know what I'm saying? And, salute to everybody in the DMs and everybody in the comments. It's wild. You should go watch the pre-recording I just did. It's just fire. It's fire. All right? So it's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all, we rocking together. It is what it is. We locked in. You know what I mean? And like I said, this one wasn't going to be too long. What is it, 40 minutes in? Yeah, maybe we could do an hour. Maybe. Eh. Salute to everybody in the chat. You know what I mean? Ray J was this close, though. Ray J was, now, mind you, back in those days, it wasn't, again, it was no social media, so it wasn't like we was going to get too much clout for Jack and the R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? But the way we was moving in the streets, how hot the city was at that time, Ray J was looking like a lunch meal. He was looking like a Lunchable. You just put, he was looking like a Lunchable. You just put a couple graham crackers and, a little bit of turkey and some cheese on them, and, you eat that right up. Yeah, a lot of these artists, a lot of these people at this time was looking like lunch meat to me, man. They looked like a hot plate, man. And we was on it, especially with Shorty. Oh, she was good bait. You send her out, you throw her in the water, you coming back with a big fish, big bag. So I never sold crack. I never sold those type of drugs. You know what I'm saying? I was more into like guns and stuff like that. Feel me? Yeah. Somebody tag him in this thing, man. I would love to run that fade with Ray J. You know what I'm saying? I would love to. Any celebrity friends, anybody, any blogger, yeah, any celebrity friend, any blog. I worked on body shots tonight. Wait till you see this video. The majority of these shots is body. You know what I'm saying? Guard, body. Listen, I land one of these shots, maybe two. You liable to you'll have blood in your urine for a month. You will have blood in your urine for a month. Guaranteed, my G. Guaranteed. Uh, I don't box professionally, so my hands not legal. So I can give you these hands. I could do what I need to do, and I ain't got to worry about no charges when it come to that. The hands ain't legal. I got power like Earl Spence Jr. I'm something like Earl Spence Jr. with the power. You feel me? Yeah. So I did a good workout, and I'm gonna hop in the jacuzzi, man, and I'm gonna relax my body for an hour. I got a little studying to do. Hold on. And that's out of respect. You call her Big Booty Judy. Plus, that was Buffy the Body. Just played the role. Yeah, listen what I'm telling you. Yeah, man. Listen, man. That shit, it's just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. This is before body work. This is before BBLs. These things are different. You youngsters don't. I know them BBLs look good to y'all, but this is without the scars and all that. You don't have to deal with scars. I mean, when Kanye West said it was like two bumblebee stings, and yeah, Big Booty Judy, my G. Like, it was undeniable. Like, I could send her in front of anybody and they would bite the bait. I wouldn't care if it was Jay-Z. If this dude would have saw that, he was gonna be like, yo, Tata, who is that? Tata, get that. Drake. If Drake would have saw Shorty, Drake would have been like, yo, it is what it is. It'll be what it's gonna be, right? But everything that looks sweet ain't sweet, baby. Everything that glitters ain't gold, and you can walk yourself into a death trap following Big Booty Judy. Following Big Booty Judy, you could walk yourself directly into a death trap. Huh? It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. So salute to everybody in the building. You feel me? We're gonna go live this weekend for sure. Definitely got some more things to talk about. I just dropped some video and some content today, so go check that out. Make sure you get an earful and an eye full. Make sure you sitting down when you listen to it and watch this one. Sit down and watch that video. You're gonna get a good laugh. When Nore leaned over and blew that cake out, I knew Nore definitely went through that. Hey Nore, I know you went through the door. You said you didn't go through the door. You went through that door, B. When Honeycomb held that cake, that birthday cake out to you, and he said, blow them candles out, you said, yeah, Nore. So go check that video out, man. Yeah, yeah. Now I'm gonna tell you this. Cardi B said a lot when she said what she said. I'm surprised. That's how you know Cardi B's with the higher ups and the elites. Because Cardi B was lining men up and robbing them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I appreciate that, my G. 3.5, 3.5 carat charm, 60, 60 carat, uh, 14K. Um, yeah, yeah. We don't do crosses, man, anymore. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Jewelry box is decent. And that's the thing, man. I don't like get changed. I'm saying, like, I don't want to get off topic, yo, but I'm not gonna get changed and then be like, yo, I got this big chain, yo. These dudes is frauds, man. These dudes ain't never had nothing like that. They get on that. That's why they act like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's a whole nother topic, man. Yeah, yeah, it's the circle of life. You know them people Yeezy talking about, they gave y'all the cross. And cause that cross, this is the circle of life. Let me explain this to you guys, right? So you got the woman, the circle of life, right? It goes in a circle. You got the man, and then you got the child. You understand me? And when you take that circle of life, and you make it a man, so you got man, child. Those people always try to take women out the equation. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. Nah, my G. It's man, woman, and child. How you gonna have a father and a son without no woman? Who is the Holy Ghost? These dudes is out of pocket, but that's a whole nother issue. That's a whole nother topic. So yeah, we only do unks. And I got other jewelry. Salute for that. I appreciate that. So listen, man. you know, um, salute to everybody. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. Salute to everybody that's tapped in. You know what I'm saying? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie, but I did want to lock this story in and get it out there so we can move on to the next story. Um, so you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, grown man, business. And listen, you can tap in and you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight off the brick into the bottles. Straight raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. We giving it to you straight raw, my G. Ray J, I had to give it to you straight raw, my G. She told me what you did in that room. She told me you was a little bit wild and freaky. You was trying to be too freaky, and then when she backed out on you, you tried to offer her the Nore doors. You tried to get her to be the next Kim K. You tried to persuade her with what you did with Kim K. And now look at Kim K. and look at you, my G. It ain't a good look. And Shorty made the right decision, man. You know what I mean? Stop trying to do the work for the higher ups and the elites and then years later crying about it. Man up. Keep it grown man business TV. And if you want the fade, Ray J, you already know I give you a friendly one. Oh, boy, boy, I'm itching. I'm itching for a blogger or whoever to jump out there. I'm itching. So don't, I'm not your Charleston Whites. I'm not your AK-47s. I'm not your Jake, uh, 92 Jake, whatever his name, 1090 Jake. We just call him Jake. We don't call him 90 Jake. We call him Jake, the police. I ain't academics. I ain't none of those, B. You understand me? This is grown man business. And when it come to grown men, you can put the guns down. You can have a friendly fade, man. Let the best man win. So it is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be, my G's.